Now, please give a warm welcome to our amazing conference chair and president of the Orange County Asperger Support Group, Judi Uttal.
Yay! Yay! It's amazing. We did it. You know, sometimes you do something and you think, why wasn't this always being done? And this is one of those events today. Thank you all for coming. Have a great time. Learn a lot. Why are we here? How did this even happen, man? Okay, I'm Judi Uttal. I've been running the Orange County Asperger Support Group for about 10 years. Wave your hand if you belong to OCASG. Yay! We help teens and adults who have high-functioning autism improve their quality of life. And we do it through lots of ways: social activities, support, helping with employment, and education like this. So I have a son, Josh, who's here. He's on the AV crew, and he's 32. He graduated from Cal State Fullerton with a degree in television and film. And he, like his grandfather, wants to be a film editor. And I realized that there were a lot of people like Josh who really had wonderful skills, a strong passion in the entertainment space, but somehow didn't know how to get their career started. And similarly, the entertainment industry, which is really open to diversity, looked at diversity as just looking different, not thinking different. So it occurred to me we should do something about it. And having been a high-tech marketing person, I thought, let's create a working group where we can bring people together who maybe sometimes are competitors, but can work together on a common goal. And so I turned to my partner, Zavikon. Rebecca Beam and Hillary Kakenda and I had been working together on quite a few initiatives related to education. We did a program called Career Club that was focused on college graduates who wanted to launch their careers. And we did that a couple years in a row. And I said to Rebecca, I told her this idea, and I told her because both her and Hillary had worked in entertainment companies before founding Zavikon, which is a job development organization. And I said, what do you think of this idea of a working group? And Hillary says, I think it's a great idea, and so did Rebecca. But we needed partners. My background's high tech. I didn't really know entertainment. My cousin is Lorraine Newman. My father-in-law was a film editor. I have a cousin who is going to participate today named Jonathan Pocell, who's a film editor. But I needed a partner. One day in an OCSG meeting, we're on Zoom because it's during COVID. There's a woman there, and she says, hello, my name's Patricia Turney, and I have a son who has autism. And I am the chair of the board of Exceptional Minds. Whoa! Whoa! This was who I needed. This was my partner. So I reached out to Patricia, and I told her this idea, and then we made it happen. I mean, I had been thinking about this idea for a year. You know, this wasn't something I did overnight. And so we started our first working group meeting in May of 2022, so almost 2 years ago. And there was a lot of wonderful people there. There were people in the industry, there were people who had children on the spectrum, but they were in the industry, a variety of folks. And we said, what are the two things we needed to deal with? And one of them was to do a conference like this. Okay, it's one thing to do a conference like this. It's another thing to pay for a conference like this. And luckily, the Department of Developmental Services had a grant that summer. And the grant was made possible by the Build Back Better money that the federal government gave. And they had $10 million to invest in all sorts of creative ways of improving employment for individuals with developmental disabilities. So we wrote a proposal, and we got it. We got $154,000. Where is Mike Luna? Mike Luna, stand up. Yay! has been a great partner. He has been a great partner. Not only are they paying for this, but he's been flexible. And when we said, you know, I know this is only supposed to be for regional center clients, but not everybody with autism is a regional center client. Can't we make it broader? And they said, let me go talk to someone. Okay. And I said, you know, there's certain things we couldn't do, like give away T-shirts, because we're not supposed to give away swag. I said, can we get corporate sponsors or something? And he went back and says, let me talk to someone, write what you want to do. Let me go talk to someone, write what you want to do. And then he said, yes. And so later on today, you're going to get a beautiful T-shirt that was designed by animator Jorge Gutierrez. So, what's our mission? Our mission is to increase employment of work-ready autistic talent in the entertainment space. All of you here are work-ready. Look around, meet your fellow creative artists. This is an amazing group of people. We didn't take people in high school who love Disney, although we got applications for them. You are the cream of the crop. You are people who should be employed. We want to do that through expanding diversity to include neurodiversity. The brand for autism, and I'm a marketing person, the brand for autism is really strong in the tech space. If you guys all want to be software developers and you say you have autism, they say, come right on in. Steve Jobs had autism. Bill Gates had autism. Come on down. But they just think about that. And we need to change that brand image to include the entertainment space. Thank you. We need you to find the resources and the organizations that can help you on your journey. Zavikon is one of them. DDS is one of them. DOR, regional centers, they're all there to help you. And we want to enable you to manage and navigate your careers. Okay, how do I want, when we all go home and fight the 405 freeway at 5:30 in the evening, how do I want you to reflect on today? What do I want you, how do I want you to be different? Okay, if you're the talent, I want you to meet people. You are not at home in front of a computer playing your video games. You are here in the three-dimensional world, okay? And those people you play video games are sitting next to you. Say hi. Get to know them. Get to know other people. Unfortunately, we are cramming so much information. There's not a lot of opportunity to talk, so you're going to have to listen and learn, okay? There's some opportunities, but it's not enough because we all could have spent all day just talking. And then figure out, where do you go next? You're going to hear a lot of great ideas. Reflect. Think, how should I do things differently? What should I do to catapult my career? If you're an employer, and there are 85 employers here today, and that's not even counting everybody, because of our 66 speakers, over 3/4 of them are working in the industry. So we probably have over 120 employers here today fighting to get in to meet you, okay, which is exciting. We want them to be inspired. You saw, if you were watching, and a lot of you were talking, which is something I said you should do, so that's okay. But if you were watching, we had 6 videos that you're going to see again at lunch. These are called our Spectrum Spotlight videos, where we focus on some key talent in the industry and their journeys. And we're hoping those will light a light in these employers to realize what they're missing and what value you can all bring to the table. There are resources here for them. They could put you on an internship like Disney has done with a number of people and not even have to pay your salary, not even have to put you on payroll. It's called a paid internship program that's made possible through the regional center. There are lots of resources for them to help implement this program. So we want them to walk away like you. What's your plan? What's their plan? Okay, I didn't forget about you. I am one of you. Us caregivers, raise your hands. You drove them here. You paid for college. You argued with them about what to wear today. You're important. We want you to listen and learn. We want you to connect with those resources. And we want you to join us. This is a movement. This is just the beginning, and we need everybody to help. You can do a little thing. You can just tell a friend about this. Tell your cousin who lives in the valley who works in Hollywood. You can do a social media post, or you can start coming to our meetings. We'll figure all that stuff out after we figured out how we ran this conference. And our whole goal is hire different. There are a lot of people to thank. This wasn't just Judi doing it on her own, although sometimes I felt like that when I touched every single one of your badges about 5 different times. No, it took a team. First, there were our foundational sponsors. These were the people who were there right at the beginning, providing resources and time. We already met Mike from DDS, Orange County Asperger Support Group, and Zavikon, who you're going to hear from Rebecca sooner if I can talk faster. These are the people that were on our work group. We have been meeting every single Monday, except a couple holidays, to plan this event. And these are all the different roles. I can't go over them all today, otherwise I'll use up too much time. But these are amazing people. We've had such a positive experience working together, and I can't thank them enough for making today possible. Then there's our regional center sponsors. Per the grant, we needed to work with 4 regional centers, and we chose the ones, Orange County, because Judi lives in Irvine. But these other 3 regional centers, I had worked with Westside before. These are regional centers that basically align around the geography where the major studios are located. Then there's the 66 conference speakers. These guys are each amazing. If you want to learn more about them, we did not kill any trees. I mean, maybe a few, but we didn't kill a forest to put on this conference. So if you go to our website, if you go under conference, there's speakers. There's a speakers page that has everybody's bio and their LinkedIn or Facebook profiles. So if you want to communicate with them and connect with them after the conference, that's how you do it. Then there were corporate sponsors. This was the thing that we begged Mike to let us do. And these are them. We really appreciate their financial support. There's signs explaining what they each provided for us, and you'll hear about some of them later today. Okay, I talked about my son Josh. He's on this list somewhere. There he is, Josh Copeland. This was the team of people who were paid to work and help us on this project. You'll see the A's next to their name. Those are all people on the spectrum. I'm just going to point out a few because it'll surprise you. Anastasia White is a language savant. She knows Chinese, Russian, Spanish, you name it. And she worked for us to help with some of the translation work we had to do. Amazing. We have Carter Capps, who, if you watch the Autism in Entertainment videos that we have, the Spectrum Spotlight, he was the one who animated the logo. But the logo was designed by Jimmy Bordeaux, who's a graphic designer also on the spectrum. These are all amazing people. On our journey, and this was a journey, we kept bumping into other people who cared about this same initiative, and we called them educational partners. These are organizations who focus on helping people like you learn your craft, okay? And there are a dozen of them, and there probably were another half dozen of them who wanted to be here, but the sign was already done. So these are amazing. You can see them and our corporate sponsors and our regional center sponsors all in the exhibit area. We have 28 exhibitors at this conference. Okay, the Army of Volunteers. We put together, this is led by Diane Lamons, who's a friend of mine. She's Josh Bass's mother, and Josh was my son's good friend, and he has been doing a paid internship program at Disney in their television animation department working on coloring. So, Diane owed me. So I made her pay back, and she really organized this team of volunteers all around here, so you learn more about them in a slide or so. So a little bit of housekeeping, and then I'll sit down. This is our brochure. If you haven't seen it, you were emailed links to it. It's on our website. It has 15 pages of wonderful information all about the conference. This is our agenda. I will not go over it in too much detail, just to say in the morning we have amazing talks. Then we have lunch for an hour. There's no break, sorry, but no breaks because we have so much we have to cover. Lunch is an hour and a half, and you'll see the exhibits then. We come back here for one last session with our resources that are available to you, and then we go to breakouts, and you go find your room. We'll get back together for a closing ceremony. That's it. Enjoy the conference. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Put your hands together for founder and CEO of Zavikon and conference sponsor, Rebecca Beam.
I love you.
I'm Rebecca Beam. I'm the founder and CEO of Zavikon, and I am so excited to see all of you here. Many of you I know. But before I start to tell you about Zavikon, I just want to thank you. You're wonderful. This happened because Judi Uttal, she got that train on the track and she would not let it get off. I was like, Judi, why do we have to meet every week? We're like a year and a half out, really? And she's like, nope, we got to meet every week. And now we know why we had to meet every week.
We had to invent water. You know, every single decision had to be made.
Yes, yes. So, Judi, we want to thank you. And this is Hillary Kokinda, my business partner at Zavikon, co-founder of Zavikon. Without her, Zavikon couldn't be here to help you guys. Thank you, Judi. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to be brief because I know you guys want the keynote speaker, and we are ready for that. So I just want to let you know we have a table here. So if you want to know more about Zavikon, come see us at the table. But we're an employment agency and a consulting firm. And we help place individuals with disabilities and those who are neurodivergent in career-oriented employment. And we do it in a supported manner. We know that that supported element of what we do is our secret sauce. What that support looks like, we're educating the employers. We're helping them know what to do to help set you up for success. And you know what? When they do that, they're setting everybody in their organization up for success. So I am so thrilled to be able to work with you. For the talent, come and see us. We can help you navigate employment opportunities. For the employers, come and see us. We can help you get everybody set up for success. We can educate your organizations. But not only that, we can help you navigate the programs with the Department of Developmental Services and DOR to get those programs where you get the paid internships put in place. So thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. This has been a long time coming. Welcome.